Welcome.
Greetings from the galaxy.
I am reviewing HairGuard's massage device. It's so unique. I haven't seen this anywhere before. I'll be doing an unboxing, talking you through the device, why it's important for hair loss and hair growth. Talk about the pros and cons about the device, how it works, how massage works for hair growth. So let's just get into it. Welcome to this video. So today I'm gonna do an updated video on the HairGuard device. I've been using it a lot more religiously. I really love this device. I think it's such a cool device, but the most important thing for me when it comes to this massage device is that it's easy to use and effective. Before I get into the mechanisms of how this device actually works and how I've been using it, I want to talk specifically about massages because we all know the key to hair growth is blood flow. Andrew Huberman recently did a video.
I'm Andrew Huberman, and I'm a professor of neurobiology and ophthalmology at Stanford School of Medicine. Okay, so we're really focusing right now on treatments that relate to the critical requirement for hair stem cells to receive blood flow in order to receive oxygen and nutrients to get the hair to grow. There are many accelerators on hair growth, but the first one that I really want to underscore is blood flow itself, which equates to the delivery of nutrients and oxygen. This is very important, and it explains a lot of the treatments for halting and reversing hair loss. It tells you that blood flow and delivery of oxygen and other nutrients from the blood is pretty critical, if not very critical, for the support of the hair growth cycle itself. The whole rationale there is that you're trying to increase blood flow to the stem cell and the melanocyte populations that support the hairs and that actually create the hairs. Here, we're just talking about a mechanical change, allow more blood flow to the region and thereby extend the anagen phase. Massaging of the scalp is really designed to increase blood flow to the scalp in order to relieve tension of the scalp. It's decreasing the squinting, if you will, or the tensile nature of the scalp skin so that more blood flow can arrive at that stem cell follicle area. So as you're probably starting to realize, there's a relationship between mechanical stimulation of the follicle and blood flow, both of which turn out to be critical for maintaining hair and for stimulating hair growth.
When hair does not get oxygen and nutrients from blood, it miniaturizes, it gets thinner, and it also disrupts the hair growth cycle, meaning your hair sheds. One of the best things you can do for all hair loss types is increasing blood flow and stimulation to the scalp. There are so many studies on massages. I will link them in the description as well. Perfect Hair Health, which is a YouTube channel here, also has done a peer-reviewed study on massages and blood flow, which I'll link into the description. We know that massages are extremely beneficial for your hair loss and hair growth. The only caveat is that you need to do at least 20 minutes of massage a day for at least 6 months before you see results. So it's a massive commitment. If you are going to try scalp massages, you want to be consistent because it's so difficult to do 20 minutes. Your hands are gonna die, trust me. You want to do it for at least 6 months before you realize whether scalp massages work for you. I'm not saying it works for everyone, but the data, the science, the clinical studies, everything points to the fact that actually scalp massages, scalp stimulation is really effective at treating hair loss. So now we got that out of the way, let's talk about this device. The device comes in a protective case and basically it's hands-free, which is brilliant. So I'm on my sofa right now and I am going to watch some TV, watch a movie and just put it on. So it comes in this little box here. You switch it on like that. Now really, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Let me just catch my breath, 1 second. Whew. Okay, if you have long hair, I would suggest you put your hair, actually let's do that. Okay, I'm back guys. If you have short hair or long hair like me, you want to put it up because the way that the mechanism works, there is a band that inflates and pushes your scalp and scalp skin upwards. If you have your hair down, the machine slides off the hair, so it kind of slides off a little bit. Basically, you can customize how you want this to fit on your scalp using this little nozzle here. I place it just below my hairline. You can't make it over your head. And the way it works is that it inflates, holds in that inflated position, and then it deflates. So what it does, it actually just pushes the scalp skin up, stimulating blood flow in the area and reducing scalp tension. Another cause of hair loss. As the skull expands, it creates inflammation. The more elastic your scalp is, the better it is for scalp stimulation and blood flow. If you notice, people who have really long, thick hair, their scalp is very soft and malleable. You can move it very easily. People with hair loss, like me for example, our scalps are really tight. If you use this machine every single day, it reduces that tension, so the scalp becomes more elastic and less inflamed. So you can charge it, so it's portable, you can go about your day. I like to use it when I'm watching TV because I just want to relax, not think about anything. But you can do it when you're doing the laundry, when you're working, literally anything, when you're reading. So you switch it on and then press play. It inflates, holds for a few seconds, and then it deflates and cycles through that. I'll leave this on my head for about 10 minutes at a time, then have a break and then do another 10 minutes. Or I'll just do 20. It's quite a lot to do 20 minutes all in one go. So I'll just do like 2 10-minute sessions. And it's just, you can't really see because my hair's kind of in the way, but when I take the machine off, my scalp is red, which is a good indication of scalp stimulation and blood flow. Now, while that's working its magic, I wanted to highlight that HairGuard actually did some studies on this machine. So these are some of the users that have used this machine, their before and afters, which is really promising. They also did a test to see how blood circulation was stimulated through using the machine. And it's really interesting because not only did it improve blood circulation during the time it was being used, but also afterwards. It continues to work even after you've stopped using it. Like I said, guys, this is all about habit and consistency, doing it every single day. So the easiest way to build a habit is to have a habit cue. For example, I like to put this on my TV. It sits over there on top of the audio box. I put it there so that I remember every time I watch TV, because I watch TV every single day. Yucky to say, but I do. And basically, when I see it, I'm reminded that I have to do it. Secondly, it's also tied to my habit of watching TV. So I have a if and then statement that I say to myself. So if I watch TV, I use the HairGuard machine. The TV just decided to switch on by itself. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of filming. Sorry about that. Okay, I have it there. So if you are going to use this, I'd really recommend putting it where you're gonna build your habit. Say, for example, you're gonna use it before bed. You do 10 minutes of reading before bed. Put it by your bedside table. If you're gonna do it when you do the laundry, put it in the laundry room. Basically, let it live where you want the habit to live to reduce the friction. And I guarantee it's going to make such a difference being consistent because you're reducing the friction. So that's what I love. What should we put on? I'm obsessed with Bridgerton at the moment. I finished the first part of the new season already. So, I mean, I will watch it again, to be fair. I'm going to switch it on so you guys can see. It's so funny. It does make a sound. Obviously, you guys can hear it. I'll put it close so you can hear the sound. But honestly, I kind of just zone out anyway because I'm watching the thing and it's fine. I just know that it's doing its work without me having to lift a finger, and I don't have to think about it. And it's just a habit that I can consistently do. With hair loss and hair growth, you have to do stimulation every single day. The way that minoxidil works, it opens up the capillaries, and you have to use it every day to see results after 3 to 4 months. So if you are thinking of adding scalp massages to your regimen, but you don't want to commit to using your hands, I would recommend having a look at this. I'll link it in the description. Has anyone else been using the HairGuard? I would love to hear what you thought about it, how you have found it. And if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.